Very good afternoon, Honorable Minister Sir, respected Secretary Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, Commissioner Sir. I, on behalf of Assam Tourism, welcome all the stakeholders, all the guests from out of my state to this August gathering. First, we will have one AV to make the presentation. So, tourist attraction of Assam, I believe Assam is a state where we do have all the features, all the products that we can sell for tourism. All the products, I should say. We have more than 28 vibrant communities with different colorful cultures, culinaries and everything. We have this all tourism products like wildlife, tea, religion, heritage, culture and culinary, adventure, river, rural agro. Culinary, we have some special thing that within a distance of 25 kilometers, if you have another tribe, a new tribe, you will get some different culinary, different local drinks. I believe the people are aware that 3 or 4 days before, Judima, one rice wine from NC Hills has got the GI index. Judima is a very tasteful drink, I should say. It is a sweet drink, their traditional drink. Yes, you don't have to take it so fast. It gives kick like Jinjon of Bhutan, but I think you should taste it. It's very good. Next, please. Wildlife, I think I don't have to explain. All of you are from this field. You know, Assam is full of some very, very colorful, very, very diverse wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. Next. This is Kaziranga with 5 peaks. And in Manas, I think if someone wants to know exactly what is wilderness, he should go to Manas. Because in Kaziranga you can see the things well organized, but Manas you have to have some luck for watching tiger or something like that in proper wilderness. In Assam, although people think of one-horned rhino when somebody is talking of wildlife, but I believe Assam is a paradise for bird watching. Bird watching people, not talking about Maguriville or Pinchutia, but if you go to Povitra, just 40 minutes drive from here, you will see full of birds, more than 500 species, more than 250 species, those are migratory. I live in Chandrapur, which is just 5-6 kilometers away from that sanctuary. Good morning is always given by the tree of hornbills who visits my place daily in the morning. Can you imagine? In the morning hours, they come to my place, just with their quacks, they give me good morning. That is the actual picture. Because we cannot show the product, because we cannot market it properly, I believe these things are not to the world. I request all my partners, all my friends from different organizations, I believe they can properly market these things, which government alone cannot do. I believe this sort of things will be very much attractive for bird watchers. It is just a 40 minutes drive from here. Yeah, I told about Pavitra. Next. TN Golf Tourism, I don't have to explain. We have a big numbers of good large screen golf courses, one nearby Guwahati only, one nearby Jorhat, that is Bura South Banglo. We earlier some golf tournaments by Assam Tourism was there in 2014 and 2015, and footfalls from foreign different countries was very good. I believe once the situation is out of this post-pandemic trauma, there will be again we can go for some good golf tournaments here. Next, religious. Everybody is known of Kamaikya. I don't have to explain, but very less people knows that there is a very good Buddhist religious circuit here in Upper Assam area. Even from Princess from Thailand has visited several times, like places like Namphake and other very very beautiful good Buddhist tombs are there. Next. Yeah, heritage tourism. Initially, before English era, there was many small kingdoms in around Assam, and we have many heritage properties of those old days here. People interested in historic and heritage tourism will have many things to see here. We have Ahom kingdom here, we have the Kashari kingdom who was spread all over northeast even to the Bangladesh, and we have this Tiwa kingdom just nearby. Now Assam government is going to develop one Tiwa capital, old Tiwa capital known as Jungal Bolohu. We have already given it 50 crore rupees to develop that area. So I think within a short it will come up with a very good iconic destination at Jungal Bolohu. Next. Culture and culinary, I have already told that we have more than 25 very vibrant, jubilant cultural groups here. We have very Bihu is all known over the world, but there are some very colorful cultural activities by these tribes, by these local people, which can easily attract the foreigners once they see the diversity and colorfulness of the things. Devojit has already briefed about the river and adventure tourism. I think Brahmaputra is one of the biggest river, but interestingly, Brahmaputra is one of the most tranquil river also. Once we tried with Mr. Colonel Chadda, he was, I believe, Principal NIDA 5 years back, water sports at Brahmaputra river. Then those people, the experts who visited that place, they said that we have never seen a big river like this with this much of ditches, but so tranquil. So I believe there is very good scope of developing destinations for river tourism here. Next. Next. Now I come to rural and agri-tourism. I should say that we have not given, but we should give proper emphasis on rural and agriculture tourism, what we call it art. Abhijit, I am so sorry, I am spelling your name, art, agriculture and rural tourism. But interesting thing is that during this pandemic, almost like more than 100 destinations, some of the players are here also, so 100 destinations are coming up, developed. Young guys, some entrepreneurs, they are developing properties like anything, very good properties, and most specialized things that all the properties has different qualities. Somebody is stretching on adventure tourism and somebody is touching on rural tourism, covering all the aspects of the tourism departments. I should say that those people, they are very passionate guys. Maybe some of them don't have this economic model thing or viability thing, but they are coming up with those things. 20 days back, I have visited Boithalangshu, one Khanjan Nath, I believe he is somewhere here only. Khanjan Nath, he has started with a property there, where he is showing the inaccessibility to be a USP. Inaccessibility as a USP, I think there should be some target groups who will be very much interested for going to a property where he cannot go by driving, or he has to somehow go by boat. So he is just reflecting his inaccessibility to be a USP of his product. And I believe his Facebook page or his website is now well inquired by many people, and I expect many people will come for that. Even one chocolate village is there. Chocolate village, 3 or 4 villages nearby Guwahati, they are developing one chocolate village there. They are cultivating chocolate, and they are planning to do some handmade chocolate. They are planning to make some handmade chocolate there, and they are planning to bring people there to show how we can develop one food thing, one as a destination there. Last year there was good footfall on the chocolate village, but this year I believe it will be starting very soon. And rural tourism, rural tourism, there are very good players like Kolong Kapili, Panchoy, all those people, I cannot take all the names, but all people are doing their things very sincerely, very jubilantly, and I believe ART will be a very good sector in near future. In very near future, there is now concept from work from anything, work from home. Now we can provide them proper places for work from anything. That may be a very good thing. And after pandemic, if the bans are lifted, people will be very much desperate to go for some leisure visits. So this destination can give us a good leisure visit destination. And I believe the tour operators, friends from state, they can sell those products. Even some freelancers are selling these products, and they are getting good response, I believe. Thank you. Same. These are some government initiatives. We are developing some infrastructures. We are doing some like Punyadham Jatra. We are sending some old peoples to the Punyadhams. We are making some rural homestay facilities like under Amar Lohi. We are doing some vending publicity works. We are giving some gadgets under Parjakan Sarothi to the partners of tourism sector. We are now going to launch one program very soon called Sanjeevani for helping the people who are involved in the tourism sector, and we are on an upset mood because of this pandemic. Next. These are some pictures of what infrastructure do you have. Next. Punyadham Jatra, I have already spoken about. This is Amara Lohi. These are some homestay initiatives with help from state government. Some human resources works. Okay. Yeah, I have already told about this. Next. Yeah, now I want to tell something about the branding and promotion. I believe all my friends will admit that during 17 and 18, when we started with branding of the tourism products with Priyanka Chopra, there was something upward movement of the branding things of Assam. HRA friends, they can say that the occupancy level was much higher in different meetings and discussions. They have just informed us that there was good impact. But yeah, now the impact is not there because of these bad days, and we cannot exactly study the impact now because of this last 2 years. All those things are almost deemed or done. We had our Filmfare Award here. Almost like 79 times they have uttered the word Assam. Almost 100 million people reached that program. So I believe the name of the Assam was well spread at the time, but unfortunately, we could not tap the opportunity because of these situations. Now, I believe our friends from tourism sector will help us to regain the pace what we have attained by doing all those things. We are doing some good. We are doing some good road shows in different places, but I have a little, I should say, retrospection that. While doing these road shows, we do it in a very good manner. Our people comes there, we do it in a fat and lavish manner. But I think we should think, what is the impact of those things? Whether it ends with some emails of CC and BCC to my friends like Deepak, whether we are getting proper inflow, proper inbound footfalls from these initiatives. That I think we have to think and we have to remodel the things, how we can get the maximum opportunity out of those things, maximum opportunities. So HR friend, he has said some about events we have conducted. Yeah, we have film fair, but we have successfully developed one intellectual property called Beijing Festival. For last 2 years we are not doing that, but before that, prior to the pandemic, we have done 3 times the Beijing Festival, and for 2 times it bagged almost 3 WOW awards, which is one of the biggest award of Asia. So there was a footfall of almost like 12 lakhs in the last season of Beijing Festival. Now I believe state government was the main partner of that festival, and Bodoland tourism was also partner in that festival. I believe we can do it again, and we will get the opportunity like that. Even for Ambubasi also, Ambubasi footfall, laser counted footfall was 18 lakhs in the just before the pandemic. Now for last 2 years we are not able to do all those festivals. So I am very much hopeful that within a short we will gain the pace of branding again, which we started during 2016 and was at the peak during 2018. Next. Yeah, we have some good properties. We have 80 properties. My HRAA friend has said that those properties should be given to the players actually working there. We also want to do that. There are some hiccups because there are some government rules. We have to follow the rules. But what I can say that I can ask all the people who are really interested in these things to do something with the tourism sector. They should come forward to get the properties. Nowadays, what happens if we float? Can you imagine we have floated almost like 50 tenders? Response was very good. We could award only 7 or 8 properties, which after that some of your friends have backed up. They say no, we are not doing it, all those things, because the market was bad. But now, because you are saying that we are doing something for reviving, we are doing something for prospering, I request all the partners, all the people who are actually interested in this sector, they should come. They should come forward to ATDC, come to us, we will help what we can do, because we have to give it to the H1. As per CBC norms, we cannot give it to somebody who is expert in that sector, but he is in H3. No, we cannot do that. We have to go to the H1 also. H1 may not be a good person to run that property. Those things can be taken up with proper discussions with the associations and other things. But I believe actual players should come up with some good proposals and to utilize these 82 properties, 15 of which are very fresh, going to be inaugurated very soon, Honorable Chief Minister Sir, Honorable Minister Sir. So I think your part is that you have to come forward to help us so that we can run this property in a good befitting manner. Next. Yeah, we do have a huge land bank. So PPP projects, we are on for that. Somebody can think of doing something. We have a huge government land bank. So I think my time is up. So we are very much dependent. I have visited many countries, of course not in official capacity, but I have seen that in no country government initiative is visible. Visible is always private initiatives, and we request our friends to come up with good proposal, and we are always there for you to help how we can. Thank you.